From days of long ago, created by the cosmic legends of the universe, there stands one man, one great man, a man dedicated to preserving all that is good in pop culture. Loved by few, hated by many. Alone in his fortress of awesomeness, he battles fearlessly against the woke, the evil, the unjust. To right that which is wrong, to stand for justice, to serve all mankind. He is the one, the only, the comic Relief Crusader. Greetings, everyone! How's it going out there? And welcome to Titillating Tuesday, episode 126, here on the YouTubes and also on the Rumbles, and now back on X. I didn't think it was ever going to get back on X, but we're back on X, so everybody over on X, find the profile, and if you want to see it on the YouTubes, but that, hey, then check it out, because we could always use some more people here. Subscribe away. Or if you happen to be on the Rumbles, subscribe if you happen to be watching the show. And if you don't like the YouTubes, then go to Rumble or go to X. Either way, you found me, and this is the channel right here. Live from the communist hellhole that is Canada, because apparently we're recognizing a very naughty nation as a country right now, but that's our hellhole of a government that's going on for you right now. Also, yeah, we're in the middle of a gun grab, so starting all the way out in Newfoundland, Cape Breton. If anybody happens to be listening over in Cape Breton, hide your guns, do not give them away, because remember, that's what the communists did before they took over. So you don't want to do that. And as I'm saying that right now, I might actually get charged for a hate crime, because now in Canada, depending on the severity of what I say, it could last up to a 25-year life in prison, in jail kind of thing going on right now. So we have a lot of stuff, fun stuff happening in Canada right now. And speaking of Canadians, well, I'll introduce him in a minute, but what I want to do is say hello to all of you out there. Great that you can join us tonight, and we got a wonderful show here for you tonight. But let's introduce everybody, shall we?
If you're blue and you don't know where to go to, why don't you go where fashion sits?
Jason Fox of 540 Studios, how's it going, dude?
Doing pretty well, man. Doing pretty well. Been waiting for this stream for some hours now. Have my coffee. I'm ready to talk about stupid news and other stuff. And yeah, Canada seemed to go more downhill, according to what you say. And
Just
not
slightly.
just that. And I also saw Canada declared a certain country a country now.
Yes.
It's not really a country, but they declared it as a country, and Britain joined on that, and Australia.
Yeah. Funny how it seems to be like certain kind of Commonwealth kind of countries and stuff like that.
Yeah, you guys joined Norway. They did the
Yeah.
same.
Yeah. Oh, how lucky for us.
Yeah.
So join us in solidarity of idiocy. So, and we also got our very own Techno Sapien Geek, Tom. How's it going, dude?
Hey! I'm going to change subjects. The Gene Wilder entrance is always amazing. I love Gene Wilder.
I know.
He's so sadly missed. Him. Some of the best duos was him and oh gosh, I'm blanking out right now. It was him and Richard Pryor. They did amazing films together. Oh my gosh.
You're darn tootin' right there, eh?
Oh yeah,
So
Gene Wilder and Richard Pryor were just such a great comedy duo.
I know, right?
Stir Crazy, and then there was a couple other ones they did. It's just oh,
You can
I
even
miss those
say
days.
magical. Magically
Yes.
delicious. So, well, right now before we get into the first segment of the show, I want to say hi to everybody. Like Luke Koloworski. You know what, dude? I'm sorry, Luke. I'm just gonna say Luke because that last name I'll end up with a hernia in my mouth if I try to pronounce your last name. But
Skywalker.
that's right, Luke.
Yeah, beat
We
me
are
to it. I
doing
was going
good,
to say,
Luke.
I am your father.
That's right. So
Hey, we're living in 2025. It's Luke. I'm your mother now.
oh yeah,
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
yeah. Luke, I identify as your mother. Let's see. We also got Wendy Drama Warrior who says hello, CRC and chat. Jimmy and I are watching CRC's matinee Nosferatu of 1922 at the moment on our TV YouTube app. Oh, there you go. See,
Amazing. That's
Yeah.
cool.
I know, right?
I like that you do old movies on your channel, man. I love
Oh,
that.
Dude, that's why I do it, right? It's like you got to discover why there's all these, tropes now in Hollywood and TV shows and cartoons and stuff like that. It all comes from all these old movies, right? I want to also say hello to FKHC, otherwise known as Tim, who says hello. Let's see, and what he says. Ooh, next we're rewatching The Cabinet of Dr. Caligari, which is a very surreal type of German movie. So most German movies are not really that. I don't want to say they're not that good. They're just kind of weird. But in
They
this case,
are
actually good.
unique.
Yes,
They are.
yes. During the surrealism period, you might want to check that
Yes.
out. Let's see. We got Vince Womack. That's also here. Who says can't say long. Nick Weiser's doing Van Wilder today on Toxic Tuesdays. Not a problem, dude. It's okay.
Nice.
You
But he's
just
still
don't
here,
have-
though. He's still
I
here,
know.
though.
That's right. He's so loyal. He's like a puppy. And we got our madman number 4 who says, hey, who's ready? And we are on this channel, definitely ready to go. And
yeah.
Let's see. Am I caught up on the chat? And Vince is also on the Rumble. So there we go. Everything is going good. All right. So see, now we're here and we're ready to have fun. Let's dive into the first segment of the show, which I like to call Did it even play?
Yes, it did play. Yes.
I actually like the way you're doing it now because you kind of, you cut out right before you finish saying it, but it works better. So
that's kind of weird.
I like the way it works. It
Yes.
seems better, actually. Yeah.
I accidentally planned it that way.
Yes. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah,
Professionals,
right.
everybody.
So, okay, whatever. Right, yeah, we're trained professional idiots. So, patent pending copyright. So, okay, what do we got in stupid news today? Let me just pick something out of the random here. But this might be fun. This from the Daily Mail. So if you have kids, I advise that you try to help them here, because from the Daily Mail, some children find spending time in nature distressing because it can trigger feelings of anxiety and despair linked to climate change.
Oh, shut up. Stop.
I know this.
You know
from
what? I
August
stopped
2020,
drinking. I stopped drinking alcohol, man, and you make me want to drink when I see this kind of stuff.
I'm glad I can add to
Send
your addiction.
Kids, kick them out of the house like years ago. I don't know if you remember that, Mike. Remember the days when the parents would look at you and say, "Get out!" And then you're out till the street lights come on.
Exactly.
I'd be playing ball hockey across the street with the boys, and then not until like the street lights are on and 10 o'clock. Time to come in, and we'd even be like griping, like, "No, I want to stay out."
Yeah, no, I was out all the time having fun, doing stupid jackass stunts with friends. You know, hurt myself with accidents or accident. It's our own fault doing stupid stunts, but you know, I got a stone in my head, so I had to go to the hospital. But you know, I had great times as a kid.
Oh yeah, of course. There we go. That's better.
That's good.
Yeah, and on top of that, you know what? Hey, let's see what the chat is saying, and display them for all to see, because I'm an equal opportunity embarrasser of people that say stuff. So
I actually like this layout. I will say I like this layout. I don't mind it.
I know it is kind of cool, isn't it? Our bad man number 4 says my son was an infant and he wanted to go outside in -1 degree temperatures in wintertime.
That's an awesome kid. Right on. Yay.
You taught him right. Desensitize him to nature.
That's a good part of being a kid, because it's fun to just be outside and do stupid stuff.
It is. You know what? All the time, my mom used to tell me stories about, when I was like probably around the same time our man number 4's son is, I don't know. But I would always take out my mittens and apparently put them in the snow until I cried. I don't know why. Maybe that's why I hate winter now. So
I love winter. I love it.
I think, when I was a kid, I broke my hands like 3 times when I was young, just because I wanted to do stupid fun.
Really?
Yeah. One time, I did a basketball stunt, so I jumped far up. I had layered like the ground, so I will fall nicely and soft. But I did a little mistake, and then I fell, and then I broke my whole arm, and I still have issues with that arm. I cannot move it properly, but it was just fun being a kid.
Yeah. He's an awesome kid now at 7 years old. Right on, dude.
Yeah.
See?
Well, we used to play tackle football in the snowbanks, and we literally would tackle each other really hard. And you couldn't hold on to the football because you're wearing the mittens or the gloves, so it keeps on sliding out of you. So it's like, oh
yeah.
So I have never experienced, anxiety or anything that, so
Well, then you're not
I
doing
press
it right.
expert out. Yeah, I'm not doing it right.
Okay, the only time I did fear anxiety playing ball hockey, one of the guys that we used to play with was drafted by the Maine Black Bears, and I forgot to wear my cup a few times. Oh boy.
Yeah.
He had a good shot.
But I guess this only is
That hurt.
for, the wokey pokies out there, the lefty people out there.
Yeah,
They're the
right.
one who gets anxiety,
Yeah.
and I think that's the case. Not us, at
How
least.
dare you put my child outside? Oh my god. Oh my god. Vince Womack, always with a great comment from Vince Womack. I remember staying outside so long I nearly got frostbite. Up and warming up in the bathtub was painful. Yes. I know exactly.
Yeah, no, I know the feeling.
Oh god, yeah.
Yep.
Pins and needles feeling. Oh my god, I hated that. Jeez. And if anybody is watching on X, I'll try to shoot over and see what all of you guys are saying on X. So there you go. I don't even know how to check the video on X, but whatever. Anyway, if you're there, you're there. Great. Let's see. And yeah, I remember that feeling. So let's see. What else do we got in stupid news here today? No, actually, you know what? We haven't exactly covered this yet. What do you think would be so distressing to kids to, like, aside from the stupid climate change thing? What is there to feel anxious about? About being out of nature?
I don't really know. I've never experienced it, so it's hard to. I don't know.
Hey, Petty. Nice to see you, Petty. I don't know. Maybe because you're pulling them away from their video games or something like that.
Yeah, I was gonna say the same. Like for the modern kids out there, it's because they're so addicted to their phones and TikTok and PCs, and that's their whole life. So they get stressed. Super stressed about it.
I mean, I think there we go. That's an even better layout. I think I saw this video. I think it was yesterday on X, where this parent came home and found out that there was $70,000 worth of damage done to his house that was caused by his son because he took his phone away as punishment.
Oh yeah, that's how addicted the kids are now. But it's the parents' fault that makes
It
them so
is.
addicted to phones.
Yeah.
It's like the parents are so busy and it's like, oh, take the phone and do this. And I think that's wrong. Yeah, it's fine that you can game a little bit sometimes, be on the phone sometimes.
Yeah.
But you have to remember the kids has to be social. They have to go out. They have to do all this kind of stuff that kid needs to do, not sit on a
Exactly.
phone and PC and whatever.
Yeah.
24/7.
And just quick side note, you are live on X as well. I just checked it. But yeah, I want to say this right now. Social media has made society less social than it ever has been.
Exactly.
The
It really
irony
has.
of it is just kind of weird. So yeah, take your devices from your children, kick them out of the house for a few hours, and just get them away from the games. You know, like I love a game. It's coming from a hardcore gamer, but I still went outside. So.
Well, yeah, fresh air is good for the soul. So, let's see, what else have we got in stupid news next? Considering that there's all kinds of immigrants coming in, and I heard a bloop on my thing, so that means Pop Culture Republic is here. And how's it going, Pop Culture Republic?
Pop.
Hey.
Hello. Hey.
Am I doing this right? This looks different.
Yes, you are.
You're doing it right. Yes.
Right. Yes.
Newfangled thing here.
Yeah, it is.
We don't like changes, do we, Pop?
No. Change is like progress. It's overrated.
So are you feeling are you triggered with feelings of anxiety and despair like these children that have to go outside and spend time because it reminds them of climate change?
No.
Good. Then you're fine.
We at least two of us here are from that generation that had spent most of our childhood outdoors.
Yep.
Yeah, same. Even though I'm a millennial, 90% of my childhood was being outside. So
exactly.
Get outside. What does the kids say these days? Touch grass? No, I mow grass. I don't touch it.
Exactly.
Yeah. Exactly.
I do both. I touch it and mow it when I can.
I like to roll around in it. So.
Roll around and sniff it.
And let's go for stupid news. Because because apparently in our country we're going to be importing a whole lot more, so we're going to have a lot more of these classes going on in Canada, probably as long as all these kind of other classes in Europe as well, because apparently there are rapé classes introduced to explain to migrants Western women are not rapé targets. Yes.
What?
So this photo shown right here, this photo of a young woman in a short skirt and heels sitting with her legs apart is being used to teach migrants in Europe that, quote, it doesn't mean she wants, So
yeah, we are at that point now,
Yeah. If you have to explain to immigrants, as I'm making air quotes, and hello, Dark, you came just in the nick of time.
Teach them how not to do this.
Right. Is it the kind of people that you want in your country if you have to explain it to them?
Heck no. We don't want that.
Let's invite them in with open arms.
Yeah,
what?
just...
It's like, but aren't you tolerant of other cultures?
Yeah.
Oh, you want a serious answer?
Well, I want a answer, so it doesn't have to be serious, at least on this channel.
If you have to do these kind of classes, I think that's like a good flag for, maybe we need to kick them out,
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think so.
I forget which country it was that had set up like the little song and dance routine, like no.
Oh, yeah.
I forget where that was.
Yeah, I know it was
if you have to go through all that, maybe you shouldn't import somebody who won't share your values, won't assimilate into your culture.
Exactly.
Put it this way too. In Canada, there's a city called Brampton. You know what Mike knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Brampton, nice city in Ontario. It used to be a beautiful city. It was like maybe 80,000 people in there. Now it's close to 1 million, and about 800,000 of them are immigrants. It's an immigrant city. That's all.
That's right.
And yet there's homeless people in there. Oddly enough, all the homeless people are white people.
Funny how that works. It's the same thing in
That's
Lethbridge.
funny, right?
Yeah. Our madman number 4 says, "Aha! Let us teach you so I can make tons of money and you can do whatever you want anyway." So, and he also says, "Women stay strapped." That's right. They should
like the Scottish gal, exactly.
Like the Scottish gal, says Vince Womack.
She's a badass. Exactly. She is totally awesome.
But I do feel bad for her and other people who defend themselves, because that's not okay down there to defend yourself.
No, you'll get arrested for defending yourself.
Exactly. You know what I think I should do is I should take a page from history and reintroduce the chastity belt.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that's right.
You really need that when you have so many immigrants here. You know, it's. I think that's a good idea.
Exactly. I think it's a very awesome idea. Gab seems to like that idea, and and he says that only in Canada. That's right. So where you have hundreds of thousands of immigrants in nice homes, and while white people are on the streets homeless and stuff like that. So, oh, Canada, my ass.
Well, that sounds like Norway too, man. That's
it
how
does.
it is here too.
Yeah, it's funny how my son kind of saw that a couple of weeks ago there in Lethbridge. You know, all the people that were.
I can say it like this, you know, if you are from certain countries and come to Norway,
exactly,
of the places of war and other stuff that's going on out there.
Yep.
Some of those people get like over millions of dollars, just like, you know, just to live here. And a guy like me and my wife, we barely have anything compared to that. You know, we have a hard time to survive, but they get like all this money, and they can buy houses. They don't even need to buy houses. They get the houses, they get everything, and then they have a lot of money they can waste on whatever they want.
Yep. Well, it's easy when you live in a country like this and you get like over $8,000 a month. So, anywho,
it's the same here. I'm on the bus. I take the bus going uptown, and I'm sitting there struggling. I see them with the nicest clothes on the bus, brand new phones.
Oh yeah,
getting free bus passes. Lecture. I'm like, how can they? What?
Yeah. Exactly.
Especially when you see these people that pretend to be homeless, and you see them with the newest iPhone and all this kind of stuff.
I've seen that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And speaking of losers, let's see. This movie is going to be coming out soon from like it or lump it, Disney. So, Tron Ares. Yeah, Jared Leto. Go figure.
Hey, I don't like him, but I hear it's going to be a woke fest of crap.
Yeah, they didn't even bother.
I hear a lot of stuff
later. Yeah. So Tron Ares could be setting up fans for shocker, disappointment.
Like, I wish it wouldn't, you know. I really hope it doesn't, but
I love the Tron series, you know.
I know, me too.
And I think Jared Leto is a great actor when he gets a good script, so that's.
And it's up for box office failure. Well, imagine my shock. So,
at least the box office failure is something I expected with most movies these days.
Well, yeah, especially when it comes to Walt Disney. So it's like par for the course. When you when you try to shoot lower than humanly possible.
Yeah. But no, if they do a bait and switch and, you know, sideline him and everything, you know, it's just stupid. Just let him be the main character and do a fun story, right? And have side characters.
No, talking about Tron, where is the title character?
Exactly. Because Disney didn't even bother calling Bruce Boxleitner.
No.
Vince Wong says girl boss movie. I've been hearing that too. Gap After Dark. I'm actually not excited about Trode Ares. Oh, did I say what I meant? Toad? Yeah. He also says the only thing I like is the popcorn buckets, which look cool.
Yeah.
But it's probably going to be way out of my price. Oh, really? I haven't even seen the popcorn buckets.
Popcorn bucket, if it's one I saw, it looks pretty neat. It will probably...
If it is
you'll probably see it on eBay going for ridiculous amounts.
Really?
Yeah.
Does it like light up or something like that? I mean...
Oh, I forget.
I mean, if it's stupid expensive, then it better light up. So,
yeah.
You know, well, while
Oh,
Papa
it
is looking that
does.
up,
It does.
no,
Yep, it actually
Yeah,
has
Are you looking it up?
LED popcorn
Yeah.
bucket, collectible cup, a regal
Yeah.
price. Let me find out. I'll let you know the price here in a bit. But yeah.
you're joking.
Nope.
And
I
they
mean, it
all-
looks cool. I will say
It does
that,
look
but-
cool. I'll drop it in the private.
And
Oh,
they
see,
also have a 3D light cycle popcorn bucket, with the cycle, and they have a lot of different that's coming out, yeah. And
okay.
Crazy
Oh.
stuff.
Oh,
No, my initial impression was it looks neat, but what's the story? I mean, we're getting very sparse details on the story, whatever it's supposed to be. And it looks like it's going to be centered around Ares as a character, and I don't know if he's a rogue program, rogue AI or whatever. And
okay, I'm gonna say that this merch actually does look pretty cool for moviegoers.
It does.
For merchandise for a movie, this is pretty cool. If I get the chance, I will buy it, even if the movie sucks or not, just because I like to collect.
Yeah, right. I like that popcorn bucket. Dang.
This would get me back into a theater just for the
merch.
Yeah, the merch.
For this. Yeah. No, I always buy merch when it comes to movies. I just bought the new Demon Slayer cup that lights up. I did not like the Fantastic Four movie, but I have a cup. I have the Superman cup, just because I want to collect everything, even if I don't like the movie. Just because it's memories to go to cinema.
Let's see. For the popcorn bucket, the collectible is expected to price between $50 to $60. Damn.
Yeah, no, for something classic and a few lights, I could probably make for like $5 or $6. No.
Yeah, or the light cycle popcorn bucket, $55. Yeah, no,
it's a money grab. That's all it is.
It is
a money grab. It is
merchandising.
It is way too much money for merchandise, of course.
That's right.
Just imagine what it'll be once it hits eBay.
Oh, it's gonna be extra expensive because it's gonna be rare to get,
50.
Oh, okay. Look at that. Look, the wheels open up for popcorn, dude.
I know. Yes,
that is kind of cool.
It is, right?
But I went the normal popcorn bucket. That's what I would go for, right? The only special popcorn bucket I have
I like that arcade myself. That arcade game.
Yeah, I still have my Avengers Endgame popcorn bucket. I will keep that. Let's see. Oh, collectible keychain. You're gonna have that.
Collect them all.
What is with the video game thing? Is there arcade container? Oh, it's an arcade container. Okay. This container is in select locations while supplies last. Although advertised by Regal as exclusive, the same container has been spotted in Marcus theaters for $40. So,
That might hit 300 on eBay.
Yeah, probably. So, I do remember the video game though. I love the video game.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Anyway, yeah, I know, right? When things actually were worth getting. So, anywho, okay, so with Aerie, first of all, Vince says, I like Tron Legacy except for the ending, but they rectified that in Ares and at the same time introduced new problems. Well, of course.
Yeah, of course.
Because
why not?
Right?
You have a continuation.
I
want to see a continuation of Tron Uprising. That was an outstanding animated series.
Yeah, that was good. Admitted you really like the Doom popcorn bucket, says Vince. I didn't see it. I'm sorry. Oh, did it look like a sandworm or a spice worm? Because if it did, then I'm terribly.
Oh no!
Horrible that I missed that.
It's the worm, but it resembles a certain adult toy too.
Oh,
yes,
okay. Well then,
yeah.
Right. Okay. Well then,
some people were getting and putting butter in it and using it for other purposes.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
There we go. Kind of like the Wolverine popcorn bucket slathered in butter.
Actually, that was a joking take on that. Yes. I think Ryan probably did that. Like that was a joke on that other bucket, which was actually hilarious.
Yeah, that's right. Our man number 4. I'm cheap too. If it's like that much, Forget it.
Yeah, that's just forget it. Yeah.
It's not worth it for that plastic, you know.
For a hunk of plastic? No.
I've got better things to spend my money on, like bills, food, truck gas,
whatever it is, you know,
utilities,
life,
life. Yeah. So, anyway, the debut of Tron Ares in theater is less than a month away, really, because I totally forgot when it was supposed to come out. I know it was coming out soon, but which is surreal when you consider it took 15 years for the film to reach screens. Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Because it's like you just couldn't pump out another one as soon as humanly possible. Like,
no, not the right time.
Is it really 15 years? Oh my God.
It's crazy.
Yeah. It shouldn't take that long. It's like nobody cares.
Well, if you've got somebody in charge of the studio who knows what's going on and can make snappy decisions, you could have a franchise pumped out pretty regularly, franchise movies, but we don't have that with Disney.
No,
no,
really.
exactly. We don't.
Yeah. Let's see. Apparently, in the movie, I didn't know Gillian Anderson was part of the movie. So, wow.
And Evan Peters, that I do like though. Evan Peters is a great actor.
Evan Peters is okay, but wow, Gillian Anderson looks old.
Well, that's when they started doing 3D around that time when that one came out, and that was a big thing about it.
True.
Yeah. That was the first time I seen a 3D bum, and it was like, oh, this is nice. She had a tight little white. Anyway, enough of that. Anyway,
the pivotal moment in 3D.
I was like,
with Tom.
3D. Oh, that was nice.
Oh my God, this is the first time I'm seeing a bum in 3D. I feel so special now. It's awesome. Just so at that time there were numerous changes made to the script, of course, because it seems like that's even par for the course for any kind of Disney production at this point. Plus a few swaps of the director while production halted. So apparently now it's firmly a Jared Leto movie, of course. At a time when that's not exactly germane, with one prominent connection to its predecessor, Tron Legacy, is Jeff Bridges actually returning to this. So I don't mind that. I don't mind Jeff Bridges coming
he's
back.
A big part, of course, of the series, so we know.
The only thing that I like about this, like the one thing I do like about this movie, it is directed by Joachim Rønningen, and he's a Norwegian director. He has not done a lot of stuff, but I like to see, a Norwegian face doing something. But one of the, biggest things that he did in Norway was Max Manus, one of the most famous movies in Norway about Max himself in the World War II. Kon-Tiki, based on a real story, fantastic movie. Ooh. And he did some Marco Polo show, and then he also did Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Men No Tales.
Okay.
Wow.
I'm familiar with the Marco Polo TV show. That wasn't bad.
Yeah, I've been wanting to take a gander
that's
at
the one I'm thinking of.
Yeah. And John Peterson is also here, and like with Gap and Vince and everybody else, everything is like totally fine now because they're all here. And nice to see you, John. So, yeah. Well, then that's not too bad. Director, how do you pronounce that name again?
Joachim Rønningen.
What he said.
We'll take your word for it.
Yes.
Joachim. Just say Joachim or something. I don't know how to say it in English.
I was going to say Joachim, but then again. Yeah, okay. So the name that Jason mentioned.
Just call him Joe.
Yeah, I'll call him Joe.
Joe.
Yeah. Joachim. How about that? Okay. No. Explained how this came to be in Science Fiction Magazine. He said, these things are not only creative choices. Sometimes actors don't want to be in it anymore, he said via Game Radar. Running's remarks is likely in reference to Bruce Boxleitner, the actor who played the actual character Tron in 2 films. And this is the one thing
which they didn't have. 2 films. Yeah. He was barely in the second one.
I know.
He was barely in.
They might have done like a voiceover
Yeah.
But even then, he was not really in the second one. Would it be nice to see him? Unless they bring him back as a voice for another animated series.
Yeah. See, it's like, isn't the whole point of Tron about the Tron program with Bruce being the Tron character? You think it would probably focus more about him, you know? Like,
no, unless they're doing something sneaky and having the character in there, and they're just like faking us all out. It's like, oh, he won't be in. Bruce Boxleitner won't be in. All of a sudden, it's news outlets that, oh, Tron's in there after all. How about that?
Oh yeah, exactly. And he'll pass the baton to somebody like, I don't know, like Jared Leto or something like that.
Yeah.
You can be the next Tron. I am not worthy to be Tron anymore. Something stupid like that. If
it's not Beck from Uprising.
Well, yeah, exactly.
But there's getting a whole lot of convoluted here.
Yeah, right. So, let's see. Gab After Dark says, yeah, a Tron movie without Tron in it. How dare you? Yeah, I dare.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Kind of like Ballerina, a John Wick story.
Yeah, right.
So, but John Wick was in it.
Yeah, John was actually in that one, and it actually, I'll say this, Pop, it actually wasn't that bad of a film.
It looks cool. I have yet.
I love the movie. It's cool. Everything you want it to be. Everything you want it to be.
Okay, I will have to check that out. I haven't checked it out yet, and I should. Shame on me.
And I went in thinking, nah, I'm not gonna like it. I liked it a lot.
Really?
So.
Cool.
Yeah. So Bob Lanier declared to Slash Film in 2015 that he was done with it. And when a third film hiatus was in its 5th year, he said he really didn't care anymore. I'm done with it. I moved on. I hate to say that, but it's been too up and down for me. I would rather not just keep going. I don't want to repeat my career anymore. Oh, wow. That's a shame. So he later clarified that he was done waiting on Disney. Man,
that is understandable. That is understandable that he is done waiting.
Yep, but not with the franchise. So the actor still attends conventions, panels, and promotional appearances related to Tron. However, he has made peace with not appearing in the latest entry and wishes everybody involved luck on X. So, okay, so he's done. Why is everybody okay? Because first. And I hate to bring this up. You had this with the buddy that wanted to play Blade.
Yeah,
right?
Marshall Ali. I was just thinking of him.
It became
I was just about to mention him.
And the whole situation with it, they had to recast him for the What If animated zombie stories. So, and they used his likeness, but they had to recast the voice because they're not using him.
Yeah, because he wanted to get on to more
other stuff.
Things.
Yeah, that again, that's the studio's fault.
Yeah,
they're dragging it out,
and that's here too. With him, this is the studio's fault again. You had to wait for so long. He was prepared. It sounded like that. He's prepared to do another move and stuff like that. But it was all because of the waiting. Suddenly they talk about it. It's not gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Not gonna happen. What is going on, man? And he just said, "Screw it. I'm gonna move on."
Yeah, it's. Everybody has to put their life on hold because nobody knows what the hell they're doing. Like, you can't do that. You can't wait forever. And I don't blame Bruce Boxleitner, for waiting. Leitner. Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
I don't blame him for moving on because, if you have other opportunities coming your way, why would you wait? That's ridiculous.
No, I would do the same if I played in like some movies. I would not wait. Less like, okay, what's going on? You're gonna delay this and stuff like that. I have other opportunities. I can get good paid. I can enjoy making these films. I'm not gonna let this wait and delays stop me. I'm just gonna sign off and be like, I'm done.
Exactly.
It's still a job. It's still a job, and you're looking to make money.
Yeah. But I mean, that's the thing. Exactly. I mean, even if you're employed, I mean, how long do you want to, wait on the sidelines? And it's like, put me in, coach. I'm ready.
Yeah. I mean, if you wait long enough, you'll age out of the role.
Yeah, exactly. It's like
you look like a semi-immortal vampire.
Yeah, it's like, no, you're hired, but just wait to actually do some work. But you're not getting paid in the meantime, but you're still hired. So, yeah, no, I don't think so. So on X, he says, "I will not be in Tron Ares. I wish them all the luck and success with the film." So, yeah, I mean, it's a little disappointing because I liked him in the Tron movie, in the original Tron movie. I thought it was disappointing, in Legacy that, he, it was a voiceover, but he wasn't really in it, like as Tron. So I thought that was just kind of really disappointing.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Like, he just has a helmet on.
I'm trying to remember. I think it was like one line at most, maybe 2 lines.
Yeah, it's about
it.
Yeah,
but it's understandable. I do understand him. Again, just mentioned like Blade that got announced like 2019, and it's understandable why some of these actors are just like, screw this, I have better opportunities, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't feel like doing this anymore. I don't want to play with you. So,
I want money and do good movies.
Exactly, that's right. Let's see. Vince says, speaking of Bruce, sort of. Have you heard that they want to make a Babylon 5 remake?
Yep.
You know what?
J. Michael Straczynski's been on that for the past few years. The last animated B5 movie was kind of a soft reboot.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah, because it does lay the groundwork for a new B5 series, but I have not seen anything new recently with what Straczynski's plans are.
I think, maybe it's just remake.
It's his baby.
Yeah, because I've been hearing this on and off for about a decade now. Yeah. Where, I mean, even what's his face? Chekhov from Star Trek.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah,
you know
Walter Koenig.
Yeah, Walter Koenig.
Yes,
was even mentioning it like years ago. And that he might want to do a new B5 remake of some sort. So but whatever. So, and to all of you watching on X, all 17 of you, thank you for watching again. If you want to go ahead and just find the link that happens to be on my profile and come and subscribe here over on the YouTubes, or if you happen to be on Rumble, hello to everybody that's over on the Rumble side. I welcome you to this channel, and so far so good. Enjoy the fun. So our
actually
man
got
number
21 following now on
really.
Yeah, nice.
I love you all.
But just looking at like Bruce's career here, it's a good thing that he just said he was done with it, because he got so much more roles that he did, So
yeah, totally.
Because this could have stopped him. So
yeah. Our Madman's number 4 says, so the title character isn't there. It's so crazy. It just might work. Yeah. It just totally might. Who knows what thrills and chills might work without the title character. Go figure. So as for B5, John says, last I heard it was just a reunion but not a full show, so that's okay. And I do agree with our man number 4, so B5 is timeless. Just finished watching through all that again. Wow, dude.
Dang. I don't know how many times I've rewatched the series.
Bester, I like the Bester character. I like Zathras always talks in third person. Zathras
or Zathras.
But the only thing now, with this movie, they have they're not gonna mention him at all, or they have to like do a little proper send off to his character somehow, just a little mentioning or something,
right?
Because he's a big, he is kind of a big part of this universe, right? He's he's a main character,
Gap, I do agree with you. Yes, Garibaldi, he's one of my favorite characters, along with Londo.
Yeah.
I love Londo.
It's a show of good characters. It's one of those rare TV shows
That's right.
It's like once in a generation we get something so outstanding on TV that holds up even 25, 30 years later.
Yeah, like Firefly. You know?
Farscape.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Farscape. And Vince Womack out there says to remind all of you to like, share, comment, and subscribe to this channel, because if you don't, I'll cry like a little schoolgirl and go into fetal position and proceed to cut myself. So, Fez, my friend, my Fez brother, Fez forever. John, how's it going, man? Fez parachutes in and lands on the train across the street. Hail all, hail to you, brother.
Hail
nice
to you,
man. And yeah, so
I want to say something embarrassing.
Good.
I've never seen Babylon 5.
Really?
Should I go watch it now?
Dude.
Should I?
Yes.
You should.
Okay,
Yes,
I'm gonna watch it.
I need to finish it. I need to finish
it.
It's easily, and it's in my top 5 of all time favorite sci-fi TV shows.
Yeah.
Like everything I have seen from season 1, it's a really good show, and I will finish the show. So.
Oh, and don't forget, you have to watch all. What is it? 7 movies by now? I think it's about 6 or 7 movies by now. Also,
it's 6 or 7. 5. Yeah.
Plus, you got to watch the spin-off show Crusade that also comes out for Babylon 5.
Good. Okay, not too much. Don't
Hey, we are geeks, you know. We will do that. We're geeks. Right. Come on, we're dedicated.
Yeah, Tom. Once you get past season 1 of Babylon 5, it starts to get really, really good.
You're gonna be hooked.
What I hear from a lot of people who watch it the first time is that the first season is hard to get through. That's because, like all shows, people are getting their roles or they're finding their footing.
No
problem.
Acting is a bit wooden.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No, it's exactly, because a lot of season 1s are like a slow burner that you have to. It takes time to get into, of course.
That's right.
See, I go back.
Even our Madman number 4
is
like. Even Madman is saying, "Yeah, oh my, go watch it now."
Yeah.
See, I do that with Stargate once in a while. I'll go back and rewatch Stargate. I love Stargate and all the different series. It's like,
yeah, you definitely have to. Oh, that's right. And then John says, and then you have to watch Andromeda. True. Yeah. You know what, John? Actually, I have to finish that. I've never finished Andromeda. I've never done that. So, anyway,
it fell off a cliff after season 2, but that's a different story.
It kind of did in a way. Anyway, so producer Justin Springer also preferred to move on instead of giving fan service for the sake of it, in his view. And he says, we're telling a story that's 14 years later. And the most important thing is that we tell this new story in a way that works. To just throw cameos in where it's a parade of people that we love from this franchise, I just feel like it's fan service and it doesn't serve the story. Oh boy, is he wrong. But we are definitely focused on ways to surprise the audience. I don't believe you. So, he said with a concerned tone to his voice. No, fans want fan service. That's why it's called fan service. You service the fans.
I would love to see him in the movie, you know.
I know.
You know, next you're going to say something crazy like, hey, let's give the fans what they want.
Right?
What is this crazy talk?
Right? Al Nickerson just dropped in and he says, greetings. Hello, Al. Nice to see you, dude. And he says he can't talk. I'm somewhere else. Yes, I know exactly where you are. And that would be Al Nickerson. He's going to be appearing on Manorama over on Ranker Steve's channel a little later on tonight, probably in about 10 minutes. Not that I shouldn't say not that I want you to go there.
It doesn't want to go there. He wants it to be here.
But, yes, exactly. Right. But if you want to check out another good show, then also check out my buddy Rancor Steve and our great friend here, Al Nickerson, who is of Marvel DC alumni, and he's going to be over there talking about men stuff over at Manorama. So check that out if you want to.
Proper man stuff.
Exactly. Ooh, manly man stuff over Manorama.
Toxic masculinity, baby.
That's right. Get the testosterone flowing. Oh yeah, that's right. Al Nickerson, yeah, Ranker C wanted to know if you'd join us, Mike. Well, tell him if there's time, I'll drop in. I'll do that because I haven't done that in a while. So, yeah, if I got time, then I'll do that. So, let's see. John Peterson also says fan service doesn't work. Isn't it the fans that made your success possible?
Exactly.
And
without us fans, there wouldn't be no franchise.
Right? It's funny how that works. And he also says, don't you be Lord Nickerson. I probably should say that. Yeah. So, yeah, it's odd how that works. Fan service, meaning a franchise that fans like that made movies possible and successful.
Without us, there would be no new Tron movie.
You know what another word for fan is?
What?
Customer.
Oh my God.
Consumer.
Yes.
Person who spends their disposable income.
Yep.
Right? Like the popcorn buckets that are outrageously priced, but I'm sure somebody will buy probably about 3 of them and hawk them off on eBay. Or 4, yeah. So, and okay, understood later, fellas. No problem, Al. You have a good time, man. Let's see. Postable? What are you talking about, man? I don't know.
What are you talking about, Willis? No.
Yeah, exactly. What you talking about? Let's see. Yeah, exactly, John. Yeah, 100%. Exactly. 100%. Heaven forbid that fans should get what they want. If there's a franchise they enjoy.
I'm getting that and all the films all in one big package. So we'll
you're sailing the high seas now.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Exactly. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Fez, aka otherwise known as John. I thought fan service was when DoorDash delivers to your overpriced popcorn. Yeah. Yeah.
I like fan service. I was actually, me and my buddy were supposed to work on a manga with lots of fan service involving girls that work online activities. Like one is an OnlyFans, one's is a gamer girl, and we haven't figured out the other one yet. And they travel in this bus and they have to fight off simps and girls also in that world, and then they battle each other. And it turns out their bus turns into big robots and battles each other. And there'd be a lot of upskirt shot, panty shot. The total fan service of like High School of the Dead. If anybody ever watched that, it'll be that kind of thing.
The Venga bus is coming. The Venga bus is coming. Actually, they were in Calgary 2 weeks ago. Anyway. So he also says,
how do you know?
It was on the radio. He also says, if I swear it was. So he also says, if we don't touch something in this movie, that sounds suggestive. I always think about where else we can play. That sounds really suggestive.
It sounds so wrong, man. The way you said it's right out.
This is proof to think before you speak. So
I think they need good PR people to write scripts.
All these companies need good PR. We know that. We've learned that bad. They all have no PR now.
I know, right? He also says, I produced the animated series Tron Uprising. Oh, okay. Interesting. He did Tron. And I worked on the theme park rides. There are all sorts of difficult ways to keep the mythology alive, whether that be a film or a series or whatever. We're so lucky, Springer said. So, I mean, then why did you cancel Uprising then, you moron? It was good. But
it was
outstanding voice cast.
It was. Yes, that I gotta agree with. Yeah, totally. But devout Tron fans, including YouTuber Dave Cullen and Nerd Cookies, aren't encouraged by what Springer and Runnings had to say. Self-proclaimed true blue diehard users are reading between the lines on the grid and see Ares as dead on arrival, and a lack of faith in the filmmaker's choice to go with Jared Leto as an unknown character is growing. And moreover, admiration for Tron Legacy is also on the rise. That's kind of curious. But a conscious decision is being made to steer clear of the road that film paved. And and Garrett Hedlund and Olivia Wilde are returning, which is kind of even more odd. Although in her case, fans would probably shrug. So, you know what? I didn't mind her in it. I actually didn't.
Yeah, I didn't either.
No, neither did I.
I didn't know. So.
But it's like, why wouldn't you even bring them back?
Yeah,
right.
Well, that would still tie in to the first movie. Have yet another connection to the Tron franchise overall.
Yes.
But
exactly.
I'm gonna speak on their behalf of what I think they're thinking. I think they're figuring we're gonna go a little bit about what it originally came from, but we're gonna start a new franchise in our own right. So that's why they're erasing a lot of the previous names, so you can start fresh. So it seems like that's what they're gonna do.
Yeah, and with running, and the thing with him too is that he's a fantastic director and filmmaker, but he's really in love with Hollywood, so he can be a lot of yes man to Hollywood stuff. So
yeah. It's at least bring the back, because I was thinking when I first heard that this was actually for real going to be coming back, I thought, maybe they'll bring those two back, and then we'll kind of find out and see what happened to them over the years, and
let's continue the storyline and connect it more properly. You know
how she's adapted to the real world, and stuff like that, right? A little bit of exposition of what you've been doing for the past 15 years or whatever, But no, you don't really get that. It's pretty stupid. John Peterson says, I liked Legacy. It had good things and bad things, but overall I found it entertaining. I do agree with you on that. And he said that's typical Disney MO. Yeah, it really is. Erase early stuff to give the current writers pool a clean slate.
And then it flops.
And then it flops. And then
then you blame the fans for not going.
Yes.
The fans are toxic and they don't want to see new stuff. They want the old stuff.
You blame it on misogyny and stuff like that. Why didn't they like these movies?
Why using an IP if you're not going to cater to it? But
right. It's
like somebody said early on, at least bring in the old characters long enough to pass the baton to, and then have your new characters. But I don't even get how they brought what's her face from the second movie into the real world. They never really explained how do you bring a digital construct into the real our world with flesh and blood.
Exactly.
Like she crossed over and boom, flesh and blood.
She is now a higher being with a higher plane of consciousness.
Okay.
The next will be traveling to the fourth and fifth dimension and transversing her physical body.
It's kind of important though, because they're using that plot point to bring over more digital characters like Jared Leto's character, as we've seen him and the trailers zooming around town on his light cycle, and he cuts a police car in half. I mean, not only can they bring digital entities into our world, but they make them where they can have, I guess, flesh and blood, maybe. I don't know. How are they going to explain that?
Yeah, exactly, John. How do you send flesh and blood into a digital construct? That's right.
Just trust the process.
You apparently
trust the plot.
Break it down like a Star Trek style transporter.
Well, no, actually, let me explain that, because they've said no. Let me explain this for a sec.
Okay.
They actually said they've actually done it in real life. Is they can take human consciousness and put it onto a hard drive, They can take your thoughts and your dreams and your consciousness, put it in a hard drive. And they're actually doing this in a theoretical version in the I know, sorry, Jace, but the new Alien film, that's what they did, is the new Alien series.
Yeah.
They take their consciousness and put it into new bodies. But this actually is happening in real life. There is science. I've read up on it. It's quite interesting. They can take your human consciousness and put it digitally.
I'm going to side with Johnny 5 from Short Circuit. No, disassemble. No, disassemble.
Because that's for people that want to live forever. Their consciousness will still be existing even when their body and their current mind dies. It is happening. It is very real.
Yeah. It's transhumanism, but that doesn't address the spiritual aspect of what happens.
No, exactly.
True.
With that, I'm gonna live with God's plan, and that is that we live and we die.
Yeah. I want a gallon of 5W40, please.
Unless I can become a vampire, that's a different story. But anyway.
I've had a rough day. Oh my God.
Well, we do have a guy who played Morbius, so he was a vampire.
Yeah, there you go. Your vampire connection right there.
Right. So John says,
bingo!
If you go one way, then you can accept that. Then it's not hard to go the other direction. If for nothing else, then a thought exercise. No, that's true. Our madman wants to know: did you all see the Mando and Grogu trailer? I did.
Yes.
You know what? I think I might want to watch it. I think I do.
I did not feel anything, and I've also seen I also saw a different trailer last time from Star Wars the Con, and they showed the full trailer of Mandalorian and Grogu.
But anyway, so Bruce won't be there, which means a Tron film without Tron. Springer, Roning, and Disney seem like they care more about the IP's potential than the actual continuity because of that. So yeah, go figure.
That sounds about right.
It does. It really does. So how big of a deal this aspect proves to be will play out at the box office pretty soon, actually. So the projections might tell the story or just spin it. Because, like John said earlier, it's going to be blame the fans and then the money. So Tron Ares could rake in at least $44 million in its first weekend. I'd be amazed if that actually happens. Which is the same number Legacy managed about 15 years ago. So this tally, which looked upon as positive, but there is an issue even if the film can reach that figure, considering how they're spending more money on movies nowadays and not exactly bringing in raving revenue. I'd love to see maybe a positive, at least somehow, some way. I don't know. As for YouTube's Mr. H reviews points out, Ares doing legacy numbers is not a win-win adjusted for inflation. That's true. Ticket prices or a waning interest. A decade and a half between insolvents is a long time, which is pretty damn long. And too long.
So the only actor we get back is of course Jeff Bridges. That's the only actor we get back.
Yep. And so a lot of people are thinking that it's just going to lose money, but I don't know. I haven't the faintest idea. So maybe it might.
We'll see when it comes out, of course.
Yeah, maybe it might be a surprise hit. Maybe not. I don't know. I don't want to wait another 15 years for maybe a fourth Tron movie. It's like way too long at that point.
Yeah, it's going to take 15 years every time.
By that time, somebody will figure out how to do a black hole sequel.
Yeah, right. Oh my God.
Yeah, right.
Exactly. Jeez Louise. Okay. So let's see, seeing how we're at the top of the hour, and for all those new people that happen to be watching on Rumble and on X, let's see, I don't know how many what the numbers are there on X, but let's see, last was
26.
26. Right on. We're doing good here. So for all you new people that are watching on X, what we like to do on the top of the hour is we show a cartoon. We take a brief commercial break, and then we end up going to the next article, which you guys might find very interesting, especially if you happen to be a fan of the 80s and 80s shows. So commercial break, please.
Ja, wenn es so richtig chinesisch schmecken soll, Maggi-Fix für China-Pfanne. Mit Bambussprossen und der typischen Würzung. Fehlt nur noch das Fleisch.
Mit Maggi-Fix was Tolles zaubern. Neu. Maggi-Fix für China-Pfanne.
Mehr exotische Rezepte und viele, viele andere stehen im neuen Maggi-Fix Mini-Kochbuch Band 2. Wir vom Maggi-Kochstudio schicken es Ihnen gern. Gratis natürlich.
And just thought you thought the Germans couldn't be any more racist than they already were. Yeah, let's make a commercial about Chinese mix. And
yeah,
it's funny.
Yeah.
It is funny.
It's hilarious.
Make Germans look Chinese. Wow.
Remember Jerry Lewis when he played a Chinese years ago, and he's like, "Yeah, it's called comedy, people."
Exactly. Yeah. So good. So many levels. You're very, very naughty Germans. You're so lovely, and you're blatant racism. But it doesn't matter. It's funny. Particularly, I suppose when I do it on occasion. So, especially that one from Taiwan, the super chat one. You know. Which was hilarious.
Is that the fish one? The fish one?
No, not the fish one. The one on the news. You know, ding 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 ding. Your phone dinging. Your phone.
Oh, that's a classic one.
Yeah, I love that one. So, let's see, John Peterson. So, now there's something that either needs a remake or a sequel. Black Hole rocked in its day. It did, man.
Maximilian.
Still love
one of the strange things that came out of Disney that I don't think anybody at the time really knew how to make a movie like that. It's like, what's Disney doing? This is a strange movie. It's fun to look at, but if you start dissecting it, it's like you find yourself thinking, that's not how space works.
No.
Maximilian was an awesome robot.
He was a scary robot.
He was awesome as a kid. I was like, he was a badass. I was like,
dude, it was so scary at the end too. When I was a kid, man, it's like, dude is in Maximilian and he's burning in hell. Like, damn, in a black hole. Like, how much more scary could that get?
Put it this way, that film made me want to read Stephen Hawking's book. Go figure.
There you go.
And which is an intense book, a really amazing book about the story of black holes and what they suspect what they are and everything. And
interesting.
Yeah, okay, I don't read anything King related. F that guy.
Oh, no, not anymore.
No, not King, King. Stephen Hawking's.
Oh, Hawking, yeah. I thought.
No. It's actual his take on black holes and his theory. It's very theoretical, but it's an amazing book.
The somewhat competent scientist, unlike what's his face, black guy there. Can't remember his name. That's how easy it is. Yeah.
Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Stephen Hawking actually was intelligent. Put it this way: before he was crippled, when he was studying, I think it was Oxford, whatever. He never had to study for his tests, and he would ace them. And people would, why are you out partying every night?
Exactly.
I see Penny's having to leave us, so
night. He's just a genius.
So night, Penny, you got to get going. So not a problem, Penny. You have yourself a good night there. And thanks for joining on in. And great to have you. Share, hit the like button on the way out. See ya. Our madman number 4. Yeah, I love the laser pew pews. I love them too, man.
Yeah,
love them. Okay, so now on to. And it's always odd for me because I never see it on my screen, but apparently you guys can see it. So, okay. So, next article. If you guys happen to be a fan of everything 80s and all the shows that 80s had, we had, we had a ton of awesome shows in the 80s. TJ Hooker, A-Team,
Simon and Simon,
yeah,
Magnum PI,
PI.
There is only one Magnum.
That's right. Tom Selleck and his mustache.
Now Pedro, that's a mustache.
Exactly. Screw you, Pedro Pascal. Get a real mustache.
Yeah.
Get a Tom Selleck.
MacGyver.
MacGyver. That was a good
Only
one.
one MacGyver. Stop with these awful remakes.
Yep. $6 million Man, Bionic Woman.
Yes.
The actual Dukes of Hazzard, which is like banned nowadays because of the flag.
Yes.
Max Headroom.
Max Headroom. That was a good one.
Oh, we can go into my favorite comedy.
That's why we go back to old stuff, because it was good. It was entertaining.
Dude,
Night Court.
Night Court.
I grew up on. I was just gonna say, Pop. Night Court is my all-time favorite. Then there was WKRP.
Yep.
And just stuff I grew up with.
Also, a decade when late night talk shows didn't suck.
Exactly.
Yes. Johnny Carson.
John Peterson. Let's see. I'm hankering for a revival of Perfect Strangers. That was a fun show. I love that show.
Cousin Daddy.
Auto Man. Manimal.
Auto Man. Manimal. Yeah.
Manimal. Yeah. Well, there is something rumored to be out that should be coming out. This is going to be very interesting to all of you guys here.
Yes.
Whoa.
Yeah, we heard about the rumors about that. Yes.
Wait.
Wait, what? Is this a crossover?
From days of long ago, created by the cosmic legends of the...
What the hell?
Okay, I have no
what
idea
just happened?
I don't know.
Did I just go
I
back
don't
in
know what
time?
just happened. I heard the intro going on in my earphones, and then all of a sudden...
Yeah, we had it out
That's
here
why
as
you
well.
need a second screen to have the channel running it there. And then
I know. Okay.
But yes. Now, where wasn't it me and you that were talking about that during your drawing stream, or who was I talking about the Night Rider?
I think
thing
so.
again with?
We did it on our channel too, on the Beyond.
That was
Gold
it. Yeah.
So, back to the 80s. Airwolf, rumored for a Knight Rider movie. Yes, I know.
Yes.
I was kind of confused on
because
how
there was some rumors about that. Yes.
What?
Exactly.
And
So-
and again, the people that is gonna do the Knight Rider movie is the people who did the Cobra Kai and all that. And
Right.
I have a lot of respect for them, and I have a little bit faith in them to actually respect the source material. But as we said, we need David Hasselhoff somehow in the new movie that they are doing. So
figure.
that's important.
Exactly.
Oh, David's got to be involved, 100%.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Even
You
if
gotta
he
have
was
that
like
on.
in leading the Knight Foundation,
Yeah.
stuck behind a desk, he'd have to find a new
Okay with that.
protege.
Yep.
It's like I'm wary about the Knight Rider movie, but I'm still looking forward to see what they can do.
But the only thing I bring a question to everybody: what kind of car are you going to use? They don't make the Trans Ams anymore.
Yeah, no more
No,
punning.
they
Yep.
don't. Yeah. So what is this going to be all about? Well, if you enjoyed Airwolf when I was a kid, especially with a super helicopter and that,
I loved it.
That sound that it makes, it's like, oh, dude, it just sounded so cool. Everything about it was just so cool. I don't know which one I like more. Okay, here's a good question to everybody out there in the chat, whether you're on X, whether you're on Rumble, whether you're on the YouTubes. Okay, between the two, between Knight Rider and Airwolf, which one did you like more?
Knight
What
Rider
about
here for
you
me, at
guys?
least.
Yeah,
Knight Rider.
Okay.
I absolutely love Knight
Genuine
Rider.
toss up. I mean, I could enjoy either one equally, but yeah, I'd probably go Knight Rider.
Yeah, Tom.
I'm actually going to go Airwolf because I wanted to get and I still want to get my pilot's license for a chopper, and it's because of that show. I want to get my pilot's license.
You know, I felt the same way about Magnum PI. That made me want to like learn how to fly a helicopter, and
It's cool where we get
it was
exactly,
Magnum PI for me, Airwolf for you. So yeah, it's like
I would have to say Airwolf. I didn't watch a lot of Knight Rider, even though I knew Knight Rider was pretty cool and I watched it sometimes, but I liked Airwolf. I don't know. It's just something about that helicopter was like awesome. So
yeah.
John Peterson says, well, that makes sense.
Blue Thunder.
Yeah. That Jason would be a Hoff fan. He was pretty big in Europe back in the day. So
I think he still
I
is.
grew up with Knight Rider.
Yeah.
Vince says, do you remember Knight Rider 2000 and that car?
Yeah.
Yes.
Vaguely.
Yeah, I do. I really do. It was. Yeah. So yeah, that's all I'm gonna say about that. John Peterson says, yeah, the new kit would likely be a Camaro.
Probably
Actually,
would be.
I'm going to
That's
challenge you on
interesting.
that, John. I would say make it the new Chevy Corvette ZR1. They're beautiful cars.
Ooh.
They're gorgeous. Guy owns one here in town, and I'm like, oh. And I think of Kit when I look at that. It's a high tech car.
Yeah.
They're fairly new. They're Corvette still, so it's like, yeah, I would go with that. Yeah. They're not cheap. They're like $100,000 cars though.
Oh, wow.
Close to 200,000 actually.
Vince says, why not combine both and watch Highwaymen?
I also know, because we talked about this on the Beyond, and that the rumors were talking about creating a shared universe, of course, with Knight Rider, Airwolf, the $6 billion man,
Hawk.
and Street Hawk.
Yeah,
that was the rumor. And if you have the right people on, the Cobra Kai guys doing most of this, and they do respect the source material, I think they could have nailed it out of the park and actually do something good. Only if they, of course, respect the source material, though, of course.
And I'm going to say right now, do the Corvette, you do a Apache for the chopper this time, because it's a lid, and do a Ducati Street Warrior for the bike. So then, boom, there's your 3 vehicles.
Okay, so what's this all about here? So the Knight Rider movie in development from the creators of Cobra Kai could introduce a surprise appearance by Airwolf. This is rather interesting. So Airwolf in the script. So cue the epic theme song. Yeah, because you just can't get enough of that. According to the Tachyon Pulse podcast on YouTube, Universal is interested in having Airwolf featured in the upcoming Knight Rider film. So the helicopter may not have a large role, but it could appear as a cameo or even be referred or referenced briefly within the story. And the quote from Tachyon Pulse goes, I'm hearing that they will have Airwolf in this film. Now, it may not have a big part in it. It may be basically a cameo or even something that is just sort of talked about and seen for a moment within the movie. But and
the Cobra Kai's got...
They really want to bring into it.
The Cobra Kai guys also, they love cameo stuff. They love pleasing the OG fans with their stuff. They love doing that. So that's why I'm a little bit, I have a bit good feeling of what they might do.
That could work if you introduce it in a way where you have a new Michael Knight character.
Yeah.
Doing something law enforcement related, and all of a sudden the Knight Foundation becomes aware of this test pilot who stole a experimental helicopter, and they've got to track him down or find out something regarding the or just find him where he went. That could work. That could be an interesting tie-in.
That would work.
And by the way, everybody's talking about the Apache. The new Apache Guardian is one of the most highest tech choppers in the world. So it's not old. Yeah, the newest one is the Apache Guardian, is the highest tech in this year of 2025. It is beyond anything else out there.
I'm just going to say the way that Universal might be going and stuff like that, if you really want to impress a lot of people and bring in the fold that you're not, or that you... No, let me word this right. In order to not alienate a certain demographic that's been alienated for a very long time, i.e., I'm going to say the right, how about you make it a Cybertruck? So, no, I'm kidding. So, nobody would want a Knight Rider Cybertruck.
No, not at all.
No, that'd be horrible. So apparently, while nothing is final, the mention of Airwolf adds weight to earlier rumors that Universal is exploring a shared universe built around its classic 80s action properties. I like this idea. I really do like this idea. I mean, God, what else? What else could you bring in?
I'm generally against shared universes because I'm probably in a minority that hates the idea of mixing aliens with Blade Runner.
Right.
But this makes sense. This would work.
I think so.
Yeah, no, exactly. Yeah.
I mean, you
I think
have
this can
something
work.
for the air. You have, I think so.
Later on, introduce a street vigilante on a souped-up motorcycle that.
Ooh,
Yeah.
If you scratch it, it can scratch his back.
Yeah.
The only thing. Oh, okay. Well, then the only thing you would need, because you're covering air and land, you would need something for the sea. So, because for some reason, The Simpsons kind of popped in my head with Nightboat.
But no, somebody made a comment there. You're making a comment like they do suck ass. Now the newer ones are better, but the worst chopper ever was the Sea Lion. That's a Canadian chopper. I worked in the Coast Guard for a while.
Yeah.
They broke down all the time. Those Canadian Sea Lions.
I'm going to say go full
garbage.
retro and bring back the original Airwolf helicopter.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's been sitting in
Hawaii, isn't it?
In his desert hideout for years, gathering dust.
Oh,
nobody knows what happened to the original guy.
Yeah,
that stole it.
Oh, Vince, yes, Sequest. Was that a Universal? Was that a Universal property? I can't remember. I think it was, because that was a Steven Spielberg thing, wasn't it? Back in the 90s.
As long as you maybe stick with Sequest season 1, it changed.
Yeah, it did. So I like that idea. Bring the original Airwolf back. It's just sitting in its hangar in the mountain, and
the mountain hideout that the lead character hid it after he stole it. Something happened to him. Nobody knows what happened to him.
Would you keep it in the family of, Stringfellow Hawk? Because I know by, what was it, second or third season or something like that, like his brother took over, or was it his cousin or something like that?
Could.
Maybe.
I mean, if you wanted to go that route, that storyline is like something happened to Stringfellow Hawk, and then his brother shows up, tries to find his brother, like, hey, what happened to my brother? And then go on from there and get the Knight Foundation involved, so on and so on.
Yeah. Because then it turned into Canadian production. When they introduced the brother.
And then somebody along the line finds out, Stringfellow Hawk's character was kidnapped by terrorists on their island fortress retreat. We need somebody to get there, introduce Sequest.
Go all the way to Libya again.
Yeah.
So, Gap After Dark. There you go. He confirmed it. Yes. Sequest, Universal, Spielberg. Yes. There you go. So you got land, air, sea. That would this would work.
That's a crazy universe we just created right here.
I know, right?
Yeah. Hire us.
That's right.
Yes,
we should
Universal. Get jobs. Just mail us the checks. We'll take care of the rest.
We will be reasonably cheap, but expensive enough to make it look like we know what we're doing. So
exactly, yeah. But no, what I like about this, the announcement of a Knight Rider movie and talks about, the shared universe, that we're geeking out over it. We're not we're not trashing or anything. We're geeks again about this, and that's something I am happy about, man.
Yeah,
it's good.
Yeah.
You mean, could it be fan service?
Yeah, I mean, you have to go back to franchises that are 40 years old, but still.
I know, right? Yeah, if you play this right, you could actually make this work. You could really make this work.
Exactly.
I mean, I don't know what you would do in the case of Kit, if it would be like a brand new car, or if you just take the guts out of it, the electronics out of it, you put it in a new car. Because Trans Am is kind of like a little bit dated right now, but then again, I think like my son said a week or two ago, cars just look all plain and ordinary nowadays. You would
Oh,
need
they
a-
do. Yeah.
Yeah, you would need a
they all
special
look
car.
like eggs on wheels nowadays.
Exactly, right?
Now, sticking with the full retro theme, if you're going to stick with the original Airwolf, you could just go back to the original kit.
Yeah.
The original Knight Rider.
Yeah, no, exactly. Yeah.
John Peterson says, yeah, it would have to be a grandson. Even if he had a secret son, he'd be our age or older. Yeah. I agree with that.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Yeah, the Highwayman universe, too. Yeah, I like this.
Along comes this son of this Yahoo from the U.S. Marshal Service and this futuristic semi.
Yep. And don't forget, in Knight Rider 2000, new kit was voiced by Val Kilmer. Oh,
wasn't that a Mustang, though? Wasn't that a Mustang?
Right.
Yeah, I want to say that was a Mustang.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. You don't have to go Corvette because they don't exist anymore. McLaren's high end, but the one that's more achievable because they're going to want to sell cars, too, that everybody can look, but it's high souped. That's why they did the Trans Am, because everybody could afford it. That's what I'm saying. This new Corvette, it's highly expensive, but it's still more affordable than a high $1 million car.
Yeah, or a car that is still in production, like the Corvette or the Camaro. Aren't the Camaros still in production?
I think so.
But
that new Corvette is very high tech looking. If anybody's seen it, the new Corvette, it's beautiful. It's bringing back to the old look of high tech, German cars, and it's really a beautiful vehicle.
Also, the first generation Corvette with the engine in the wrong spot.
The Stingray. Chef's kiss.
John says, look up Boeing Comanche Stealth Hilo. Ooh. Really?
And you had the TV show from
I see that. Oh yeah, like Knight Rider show from 2009 or so.
It is 2008. It was 2008.
Yeah.
And yes, because you had Justin something last name playing Michael Knight, Michael Knight, the son of the original, and Val Kilmer was the voice of Kit in that one too.
Yeah.
The Camaro would be a better fit. You could also gussy up the Camaro bodywork and call it a new Trans Am.
True.
Even though the Pontiac line is not around anymore.
No.
But apparently so. While nothing is final, the mention of Airwolf adds weight to earlier rumors that Universal is exploring a shared universe built around the classic 80s action properties. So I'm liking that. Ooh, so could you do something then with You know what? This is actually...
That's actually rumored. That's actually rumored.
That's actually rumored. So now we're like, okay, now we're going to be totally geeking out here in a minute, okay? Because now we're going to get into this, okay? So the podcast notes that Universal is also or has been considering a lineup that includes Knight Rider, Airwolf, the $6 billion. Because you have to adjust for inflation, the $6 billion man, and even Street Hawk, the motorcycle. So the plan would be to start with the Knight Rider movie and expand outwards into other projects, eventually tying them together in a crossover.
Oh no! So, look what's on the front of that car. No.
That's a
Tesla. No.
Do it.
Stop.
Do it.
No Tesla.
No.
If you drive a Tesla, you're secretly homosexual if you're a guy. Okay?
Oh my God.
Then you're gay, okay? You're gay if you drive one. Just how it is.
Electric cars are overrated. Give me something that burns petrol.
Exactly. That's right. Yeah, I know. They used the Tesla. I like that. And seeing how we're broadcasting on X, it seems fitting. So.
Yes. Remember Viper? Vince asks. Yes, I actually do remember the Viper TV show.
I was. That's right. I was in the Viper TV show.
Yeah, you brought me on set. I remember that.
That's right. Yep.
I got to see the body of one on a trailer while the other car was on the other. Like, oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, it was really cool, wasn't it? got to hang out with the main actor. Went into his trailer, my brother and I, and we had a few drinky poos in his trailer, so it was quite fun. Yeah. So
you got to hang out with James.
I did. I actually did. Yeah, it was really cool. I was in let's see, I was in season 2, episode 9, where I played a security guard. The episode was called On a Roll. So I played a security guard on that one. And then in season 2, episode 10, the episode after that, called Street Pirates. I was actually in there twice. I was a jogger in the background. You can actually see me kind of jog by. Plus,
you're lucky, man, because I've always been a fan of James because, again, with the Max Payne games too, the games of Max Payne, because he was the voice of Max Payne, and I loved him in Viper, so
and
stuff. Yeah, that's cool.
And later on in that episode, I was driving an army Jeep.
Nice.
So, yeah.
Hey, man, that is amazing. There's some fun facts about you.
Yeah. And it was filmed in Calgary.
Yep.
Totally filmed in Calgary. So there you go. Yep. That's right. Tom was there.
I was born in the wrong age, man. Come on.
So, John Peterson says, this kind of universe made possible by Rex Sanchez. That's right. Oh, man. Yeah, no, this has tons of possibilities. Yeah, it's kind of like this tech, this like souped up tech vehicle kind of universe kind of thing, right? Yeah. I mean, because you bring in.
I just dropped a contender for Kit in the private chat.
Did you?
Oh, I mean, if we're sticking with 80s,
I'd be all for that. I'd be all for that. Yes.
Oh,
yeah, beautiful.
The car making mention of everyone is the Dodge pace car from the movie The Wraith.
Yeah, I remember. Oh, I used to love that movie when I was young. That was one of my favorite movies back in the time, man.
There.
And Charlie Sheen too,
Yeah. Dropping it in the chat on Rumble and on YouTube. So if you want to know what Pop is talking about, there's the link right there. That
is a great movie too, man.
Yeah. That's a nice
car.
We need to do a watch party.
That looks
Mike,
beautiful.
We need to do a watch party on that movie.
Yes. 100%. I know, right?
Certain cars can make me drool. It's like,
so, okay.
Going to stick with the 80s motif here.
Yeah.
No, I agree.
Yeah.
So, okay. So then you'd have Knight Rider. You got Knight Rider. You got Airwolf. And what was the other one that I mentioned? Yeah, Street Hawk. So you got Street Hawk. That would be rather interesting. Yeah, Ducati.
Go naked bike. You give us our Street Warrior.
Oh, no. You know what? Because they guaranteed to want to keep things American, right?
And I do want to say to Vince that Charlie Sheen is sane again now. I watched his documentary. I watched other interviews. He's a proper normal guy again now. He's clean and everything, and so open about everything. No hiding anymore of his life or anything. Just
there we go. Yeah, John, Dodge Hellcat for the new General Lee. Yeah.
Or a clean Dodge Viper. I mean, somewhere we've got to work in the Dodge Viper.
Yeah, that was a really sexy looking car.
The guy that owns a restaurant next to me used to have one.
Yeah.
He used to buy expensive cars. He had the Viper. So
if you're going to do the $6 billion man, you're going to obviously have to bring in the $6 billion woman.
Oh, yeah.
Right? You're going to have to, right?
And Bigfoot. Yes, give me Bigfoot.
Yes, Bigfoot again. Yeah, because there's a battle Bigfoot at the end of every season at least once, or at least aliens. And you have to have the dog for Jamie for the $6 billion woman. You have to have the German Shepherd, at least. It's got to be a German Shepherd. Not a Chihuahua, not a Golden Retriever. It's got to be has to be a proper German Shepherd. I want that. So you got to have that. Yeah. And then what we were talking about earlier.
You were trying to come up with an American bike, but I don't know of any American bikes. What would you go for an American bike?
Keanu Reeves bike. The bike line that Keanu Reeves has.
Oh, Arrow.
Okay.
Arc ones. Yeah.
Or
they're expensive.
Indian.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe Indian.
Yeah.
I go Indian. Don't say Harley. Those things break down.
No.
And I don't mind Harleys. They're nice looking. They break down like crazy. I know guys that ride them that say never buy Harley.
No,
I why they're named Harley?
Yeah.
They hardly ever run.
Yeah,
exactly.
Indian. I love Indian. That's the bike I'm getting. Indian. The most reliable one is Honda. Believe it or not, the Rebels. They're the most reliable motorbikes you'll ever own.
But that's Japanese. We can't have that. So only American. So let's see. Yeah, they ruined the reboot of the Bionic Woman last time. They did. I liked the actress that played it. I liked her that played it, but the writing was
same here. Yeah, the writing was all over the place.
That cycle from Nolan verse.
Yeah. The Viper looked good, but its ass was loose. Yes, it was. So, yes, and you definitely got to have Rex for her dog, 100%. And Maximilian, was the bionic dog. I love that dog. I loved it. Let's see. Yeah, the Bat Cycle from the Nolan verse. Yeah,
that's a good bike dog.
And skip the Orange County chopper cycles. Yes.
Yes, I just realized that. Wow, we just went into a loop because Maximilian. We were talking about Max. Oh wow, we just hit this. Wow.
So
circular. Everything goes in a circle.
It is.
What's so great about this that we remember old stuff, having a great time, just being geeks, man.
That's right.
That's why, if everybody on X, if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe. You're going to get amazing stuff like this. Us nerds just being nerds. That's what it's about.
Exactly.
Oh, guys, reminiscing about the good old days of the 80s.
That's right. Back in the day when nickels had bees on them and they were good. And, you could get a penny candy for like 2 bits. So,
and kids got excited about getting up early on Saturday mornings to watch cartoons.
That's my favorite time of the week, Saturday morning.
That's right. After I did my paper route, I sat my ass down in front of a TV and had a bowl of cereal and ended up watching Smurfs or something like that. So on Saturday morning, it was good. Good times. Watch a Smurf.
Hanna-Barbera. And love a good Hanna-Barbera in the morning. Oh, yeah.
So right.
Scooby-Doo was where it was at.
Yeah, that's right.
I did read that completely wrong. I read that I am black.
I did too. Hey Tim, nice to see you back. To which he says, "I'm back. Where the white woman at?" Well, we're looking.
Yeah, that's why I thought it said black.
I think they all went to sleep. So yeah,
that's right. Either way, it's okay. So you can be black or white, so it doesn't really matter. Let's see, gotta have the Misfits of Science in this universe. That'd be cool. I'd be all right with that. Let's see, says John. Vince says, the Bionic Woman was a lot better than the Wonder Woman pilot that got trashed.
That one that never aired. That
never aired.
I think I still have a copy of that somewhere.
It's on YouTube.
It is. Did you talk about the Tylenol channel? No. Challenge? No, because we're definitely on the right and not complete and utter morons like the left. So there you go.
Yeah, exactly.
We don't care about stupid things. We like nerdy things.
And John's like, oh, wait. If we are doing the cool tech vehicle universe, we would have to add in Thunderbirds.
Yeah, Thunderbirds. Yeah.
Oh,
that's a good one.
But that's
then there's Mask. I seem to remember Mask.
Yeah, from Hasbro. But that's the thing. It's like turning this into Mask almost, kind of.
Yeah.
Mask.
But the thing is,
you try and make a shared universe, and it would morph into like Thunderbirds or Mask by loose association.
No,
exactly. But does Universal have Thunderbirds as a property?
I don't remember.
That's Glenn. I was going to say Glenn Lawson, but it's not Glenn Lawson. It's Anderson. The
guy behind UFO and Space 1999.
Yeah.
Jerry Anderson.
That's right. Let them eat Tide Pods and Tylenol, says Vince.
Oh.
Okay, so anyway, so possible approaches. All right. So there's also speculation about how the new Knight Rider will be framed. So options include a fully modern retelling with futuristic technology, a continuation that reintroduces Kit in today's world. You know what? And that can be actually done faithfully, or even a faithful remake of the 1982 original with a Pontiac Firebird.
I would say if they do a continuation in a modern world with the people with Cobra Kai, they've already shown how to do it.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Right?
The
So
blueprints are there.
You've got a formula right there.
That's right. So the studio's direction appears to lean towards a retelling of the original concept. I like that. Don't change it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So a YouTuber previously said that Elon Musk's Tesla could be the new Kit or some sort of concept car, including a EV Dodge Charger.
No Tesla.
No EV
Tesla.
vehicles.
No
EV Dodge Charger.
Exactly. Yes. No, you're right, Tim. Yeah, Gary Anderson. Thank you. Appreciate that. So, Vince says, I started writing a Mask script in a G.I. Joe / Transformers universe only to find that they did that already 15 years ago.
Yeah. IDW comic books did that. G.I. Joe, Transformers, Mask, ROM, Space Knight, Micronauts. I mean, they took everybody and threw it in a pot and stirred.
Yeah, they did.
They did. And I didn't mind ROM. I didn't like when they threw in Visionaries. Yeah. Well, he's back at Marvel now, so they own him. Hasbro sold the rights, so including Micronauts, as far as I know. So, yay. Anyway, so the release info. Okay, so the Knight Rider movie has no release date as of yet. Back in August, it was announced that the creators of Cobra Kai are set to bring Knight Rider to the big screen. Excellent choice. John Hurwitz, Hadrian Schlossberg,
That works.
Yeah, and Josh Hild are in talks to write and direct the movie, which is based on the classic 1980s action drama about Michael Knight and his talking car Kit. So, Hertzwitz says, I suggest you fasten your seatbelts, everyone. Knight Rider is coming. To which he said on Instagram, so excited to dig into another old 80s favorite. Grateful to the teaming up with the incredible teams at 87 North and Spyglass, and to be reuniting with our old friends at Universal Pictures. So, there you go. Huh? I'm liking this. I'm really liking this.
No, I am pretty hopeful for this one. I actually am.
Yeah.
So
this is giving me Marvel Phase 1 vibes.
Yes. Yeah. Thank you, Pop. That's perfectly said.
Because Knight Rider could be analogous to Iron Man.
Yep.
Yeah.
Setting everything up, setting the wheels in motion, introduce one character. Boom. You go to the next character. Completely different character, completely different flavor. No cookie cutter crap like they did in later phases, like 4, 5, whatever.
Yeah.
If done right. If each character, each franchise kept its own look and feel and distinction, this could go pretty well.
It could be a massive franchise. It could be toys, TV series, movies, and then look at the Fast and the Furious. They were vehicles, and look, they're on their 11th film now. People want this. People will spend the money to see this, and this is nostalgia, so it's even bigger. It's like, oh wow, So
I mean, aside from, and I'm just going to say this, kind of like tongue in cheek, loosely. Aside from the last Jurassic Park movie, and quite possibly even the one before that, has there really been a Universal Films flop? Like, I mean, a serious flop.
Not often.
I don't think I can think of one. That's Universal.
I can't think of, only if they try something and do it half-hearted, like the Mummy, trying to get their
failed,
monster,
the Dark Universe when they
the Dark Universe that didn't really. It was like a half-hearted effort. It felt like to me.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. So, yeah, if done right, yeah, I like how you put that, Bob. It's like Marvel Phase 1 vibes.
No, that's perfectly. You said it perfectly. Actually, that's exactly what this would represent. Yeah.
This is what we're hoping for. Fans are tired of the schlock that we're being presented with. Like, here's new Star Wars. Don't you like it? Huh? It's new Star Wars. Come on, you gotta love it. Oh, here's new Marvel. It's new Marvel. See the new Marvel? Isn't it nice and shiny? Oh, you don't like it. Why don't you like it? Come on, you're supposed to like this crap.
Exactly.
That made me,
John,
that made me sad, John, because Hulk. I want Hulk being done again, but I don't want Disney to do it because I want a good Hulk story. But,
and that was actually Paramount. That wasn't Universal. So because
Paramount.
Yeah, because Disney did Universal kind of dirty when it came to Hulk. So
with Edward Norton, because that is still part of the MCU, and it's kind of weird that.
But I like the Eric Bana one just as good. People don't talk about.
Yeah, same here. I enjoy that too. But
the one directed by Ang Lee.
Yeah, that was more accurate as Hulk himself.
It was
the matter he got, the bigger he got, and it's
way he was presenting the panels. Well, the panels on the screen like a live action comic book. It was
FKC, otherwise known as let's see, sharing something with me on Facebook. So for everybody to get a little bit of a giggle here, let's see if I can share this. And of course it does that. So I have to do this. So September 17th, generally crosses the Attentam Creek. So
1862, colorized.
Yeah, that's right. But maybe with Universal making it the only way they know how. So
Marty, Doc.
That's right. Yeah, right. Oh, jeez, Doc. Man.
Oh, God.
Marty, we're going to go back in time and stop the KKK from reforming. Damn Democrats. Only then will America be free. Jeez, Doc. Oh, man. Okay, well. But, no, this thank you, Tim. I appreciate that, man. No, this actually does sound pretty neat. I'm liking this. I'm liking this idea.
Yeah.
Because it's all the fun franchises that we really enjoyed.
Exactly.
As a kid. And some of us got the toys and the die-cast cars and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I remember when I was a kid, like, for example, there was a store that used to be around called Stedman's, and they had, like the big die-cast General Lee cars and stuff like that, and I really wanted one so bad. Or with Airwolf, I know those toys were around here and there when I was a kid. And I just thought that was the coolest looking helicopter I have ever seen in my entire life. And to me, it still is, because it's very sleek looking, and just the way it sounded on screen and stuff like that, missiles popping out and just guns just blazing here and there, and it basically had these afterburners, so it could go like super fast. It was like so cool, right?
Yeah.
Those are fun times. And
and remember, we mentioned Magnum TA.
Hollywood, I dare you to remake Dukes of Hazzards.
Well, even going back, we mentioned Magnum at one point. He had what kind of car? Didn't he have a Ferrari? He had a beautiful car.
He had a Ferrari 308.
That's right.
They always had beautiful vehicles in all the shows back then. It was just,
bring it back.
If you wanted to do a say, TV detective crossover universe. You had Magnum PI, Simon,
Yeah.
Murder, She Wrote, Columbo.
Yeah.
And a few others.
I mean, it's bad enough they brought back Matlock, but they just switched that around.
Have you watched any of the new Matlock series?
No, because I will not. There's only one Matlock.
I watched it, and I was pleasantly surprised with how they went around the TV show.
Really?
Or how they worked Matlock, the old TV show, into the new Matlock TV. It was different. It was interesting how they did that, and it worked.
Huh. Well,
plus you have star power with two strong leads in it.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Kathy Bates and damn,
what's his name?
Yeah, what's his name? Yeah. That's how much star power he has. What's his name? So, man.
But it works. It works.
It does.
I went into it with lowered expectations and was pleasantly surprised.
John Peterson says, having been in naval aviation for most of my life, really interesting. See, Airwolf today makes me cringe. So much wrong with it. I suppose by today's standards, I get you. I understand. Vince Womack says, yeah, TJ Hooker. That was a fun show.
TJ Hooker, yeah.
Yeah, Sledgehammer. Yeah. That was another really good show. I remember that. Let's see, Hardcastle McCormick.
Hardcastle McCormick, yeah.
Yes.
The
also
Coyote
great
X.
that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
The Fall Guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that show. Man, I love that show. So that was such a fun.
And you bring back to the Bionic Man, $1 Million Man, okay? So see, it all ties in.
It does. Oh, it does. If done properly, like what Pop says, if done properly, you start feeling those Marvel Phase 1 vibes. And and with these guys, the way they very carefully and faithfully handled that Cobra Kai property, I don't think I'm going to worry too much about how this is going to work out. So
and they have been working together for so many years, and they already have a good blueprint of what they're already doing. So I have a lot of faith in their blueprints.
This is what you probably say is the next logical progression for them. They've demonstrated what they could do with Cobra Kai, expanding on that universe. Take the next step and take on something even larger. Yeah, this would be a good challenge for them.
I think after how long has Cobra Kai been around now? Like 6, maybe 7 years?
8 years.
Started in 2018.
Yeah,
2018. They started when YouTube had their YouTube Red before it became YouTube Premium.
I actually remember YouTube Red.
Yeah,
because YouTube Red had some pretty interesting TV shows when they were playing with the idea of being their own streaming service.
Yeah, I think they're just about ready to take on something, this big, so to speak. So, and I really hope they did a good job because they did a fantastic job with Cobra Kai. John wants to know, I really liked how they melded 2 versions in one universe. Did you guys
Karate Kid?
Yeah, did you guys watch the Legends movie with Karate Kid? You know what?
No, I haven't.
Yes, I did.
I got it on my hard drive and I haven't watched it yet. I am so ashamed.
Is it good?
I have seen it. I actually went to the premiere. I was on a big event thing for the movie with some martial artists down where I live. Fantastic people had a great show. You got some free merchandise, and for me, I really enjoyed the movie. It was a little bit too short. There were certain scenes that was cut out that I did not understand why they did it. It would make more sense with certain things, but overall, it was a really decent movie. Really entertaining. I did not like the editing. It was a little bit too modern TikTok styled editing, but overall, I enjoyed the movie. They tried to, be their own thing. and still respect a lot of the old story. And Jackie Chan's character did connect really well with Mr. Miyagi, and because there is a story from the old movie when he talked about the China story and stuff like that, and they connected that really well. And there is a surprise cameo at the end, of course. They have, so it is. So again, it is in the same universe, just a continuation of the show. So no, I highly recommend it. I did not hate it.
All right,
cool. Yeah, I'll have to watch it because I'm kind of curious how Ralph Macchio works with Jackie Chan on screen.
They are amazing together.
They meld pretty well.
They meld fantastically.
Oh, good.
Jackie Chan is canon now. So is the Will Smith brat.
Well, we can just pretend that doesn't exist.
They kind of, in a way, kind of do it in a movie. In a way, it's like,
oh man. Well, that's pretty much it for this show. I know 2 hours just flies by like crazy. Let's see. So, Jason, do you have anything that you want to peddle?
Oh yeah.
I'm trying to think about how to handle this thing. So, oh yeah, I can do this.
There we go. Hi everybody. No, of course, for me, we did a show too. We did a Beyond show today that was successful and a lot of fun. I had some great guests on, but we are going to do a Beyond on Thursday, of course, where we talk about some pop culture stuff again. So I'm going to, set up the stream tomorrow. And other than that, you can also, of course, find me with Vinyl Revival sometimes on Sundays, where we talk about bands or artists and go through their deep dive of their story and stuff like that, and listen to their music and debate and talk about what we like, don't like, and stuff like that. A lot of fun. And of course, you can find me here with these great people. Always have a great time on this show. And no, I'm still just working on a lot of stuff. Still, working on finalizing my book, and been working on a lot of editing recently. Since I recently started using VO3, and that's a heavy program because you have to type right, you have to code right to get certain stuff you want. And but it is good to use the AI program to make your own things that you want. And it has made the intros a lot better and got more of what I wanted. So I've been working on that. And yeah, other than that too, if you ever need to hire, a film/video editor, if it comes to a film or short film or videos on YouTube, Rumble, whatever it is, I'm always up for hire. I'm really nice with the prices. You can always contact me, on Truth Social, X, and Facebook. Yes, I do have Facebook, and I do hate Facebook, but it is good to have it's good to use it so you can contact people and talk to people. But you can't find me there. And you can find me on Discord, but then you have to follow our Discord server, and then you will find me. And if you can't get a hold of me, you can always try to get a hold of some of my friends or co-hosts, and they will get a hold of me if you ever need an editor. Been working with editing for most of my life, and I love it. It's been independently for many years, and yeah, I'm just a perfectionist, as I hear a lot of people say, and I agree. I am a perfectionist. I like to have this good as possible. And other than that, as I always say, just remember, life's too short. Make the most of it. We in this panel, we love you. We appreciate you. None of us could have been here today if it wasn't for all of you great people out there. It means the world to us. So thank you from the bottom of our heart, and God bless you all.
There you go.
Yay.
He said with much enthusiasm. Let's see. Tom, our techno geek. Tom.
Oh, I'm big and red.
Yes, you are.
Scary.
Not much going on, really. The channel, I'm so little. I know today I was very angry. Anyway, no, I've been busy doing not much of anything because after the surgery, I wanted to rest my eyes. I try not to do too much with the screens. The surgery was successful. I don't need to wear glasses anymore, which is freaking me out. And I'm hoping to get my motorbike license in the new year. I promised myself if I can see time to get my motorbike, there's no excuse. And I'm going to maybe even do a vlog of biking across Canada. But wait on that. Not much. I want to get back to doing stuff. I'm going to do some work for some other people. Once I get all stuff done for them, then I'm going to get back to doing some video game stuff for the channel and a few other things. And by the way, to the 45 viewers now on X, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. This man, it definitely, it's amazing. Well worth it. And that's about it, really. And by the way, to the fellow wrestling fans, Matt Cardona just appeared in WWE tonight on NXT. So if anybody knows what that means, that's Zack Ryder, but he appeared as Matt Cardona.
Really?
That's awesome.
Ooh, yeah. Did he know?
But
did he know? Damn.
Yep. That's awesome.
Yes.
I got a GoFundMe. It's there somewhere. I'm just recovering from the surgeries, and considering I've had bad eyes for the last 5 years, that's my friend told me to put it up because I never got a grant, because I guess being Canadian in Canada, it's hard to get a grant. Anyway, not going to go there. So she set up a GoFundMe for me, and it's helping me develop my career. And hopefully I can get the film finished here soon. And then I'm going to get my book, and I'm going to start selling individual prints. So that's what I've been doing.
Cool.
Right on, dude.
Well, good luck with all
and
that.
You got, and you got a book. And you got a book.
Yes. I got to resize it. But I do have the book, dealing with mental health. It's my personal mental health that I dealt with as a teenager and in my 20s when I used to travel Canada. You knew me. That's when we met, and I was always living in Toronto, lived in Calgary twice, lived in Montreal. I was a gypsy, always moving around, following my dreams, but still lost. And then I decided to put it together as a book in my 30s when I was in college. I said it was bookbinding class. And I took my darker poems. I got goofy poems too, really weird stuff that I might put it all online someday. But I took my dark stuff, that was my deep personal stuff, attached it to images that I created, and I created the book, which hopefully it can help somebody, because we all deal with mental health. And if this can make somebody realize that, hey, you can be at your lowest points or lows and still realize that there's a reason to exist. So.
That's right. So if you want to, go ahead and check that out. Yeah. So, and last but not least, our very own Texan.
Yay!
Hey!
Pop Culture Republic.
All right, Pop Culture Republic, name of the channel where I talk about all things pop culture related. I have been on hiatus for a good period of time and slowly working my way back. This is the second time I have been alive in I don't know how long, past 4, 5, 6 months or what. It feels much longer.
And it's so good to see you
great.
again,
it's great seeing you. Yeah, I was going to say.
We missed you so much.
Oh
brother.
yeah, just getting things taken care of, getting back into getting back in the saddle, so to speak. And I will return hopefully soon. Don't know what I'll be doing with my channel, or even if I will make a new one. That's the trouble with YouTube handles. You think of something you like, something new and creative, and lo and behold, somebody's already got that handle.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I do. That's what I'll probably be doing in the hopefully near future. And that's about it compared to everybody else. So I'm like, that's about all I've got.
There we go.
Yeah.
And no, we pop for all of you listening on the Rumbles and on the on X. Pop is basically he's like our father figure.
Oh,
that's
goodness.
what he is.
There you go.
Yes.
Yep.
That
I second that.
That we torture incessantly. So being around with him, even though I'm roughly around the same age that he is. So and so is Tom. So there we go. We're like the annoying little brothers. So and there's also
also the pipe down, you two pipsqueaks.
Sure, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Well, at least I'm the youngest brother here, so I'm the most handsome one. So I'm happy.
Exactly. Damn you. So and there's the link over to Tom's GoFundMe. So if you want to go ahead and have a look at that and help him build his career, there's the GoFundMe address right there. Because apparently in Canada, at least in Canadistan, Apparently, if you happen to be a white male and straight on top of that, you don't get funding like that. So technically, Pop would have to assume or basically, let them know that he identifies as a trans-abled black tranny woman from Nigeria in order to get grant. So because that's the only way he would actually get help. Yeah, exactly. So if you want, go ahead and check out the GoFundMe. I'm sure he'd be greatly appreciative of that.
I mean, I've sold everything I own. My games, my statues.
Wow.
I'm selling everything I own, and I got some equipment, but I still need more. But I'm not letting this stop me. I'm making it happen. The hardest way, I don't care.
That's
I'm
right.
meant for this. So
we're gonna make it after all.
Heck yes.
80s reference, or is that at least 70s?
Yeah, I was about to say another 80s property.
Yep.
Yeah.
What show was that now?
Mary Tyler Moore.
Thank you. Okay. Yeah.
That was like 70s.
I know.
Yeah, that was older. That's even older.
There's a lot of good stuff in the 70s and 80s.
And that's why you like, subscribe, and share, and comment, because I'm that old to remember something like that. So,
but she was not then, though.
Well, yeah, that's true. Also, for all of you listening on the Rumbles and the X's and stuff like that, apparently, I'd like you to know that I happen to be a freelance graphic designer, and I can help you on a budget where everybody is too expensive nowadays, where we're all pretty much like pinching pennies and stuff like that. So if you want, go ahead and check out my website over at freelancegraphics.com. If you're on X or on YouTube and you want to follow me on Rumble, because over there at least you have a little bit more free speech, then there is the Rumble address right there. I happen to be the Comic Relief Crusader. Go figure. Also, they're on Rumble. And if you are on YouTube or Rumble and you want to follow me on X, because all you people that are watching on X, well, you can just, hit my link and follow me on X right there. So, also, to put a little bit of a spin on this, also, let's see, we also have the great people over at Flip City Magazine. If I can actually get this thing to work properly, it'll be a bona fide miracle.
There you go.
There. That's how it works. Flip City Flip City Magazine. If you ever wanted to get yourself a magazine subscription, these guys are it. Over at Flip City, they are like the mad or cracked magazine of our day. And they poke fun, honey child, they poke fun at everyone. So if you want to go ahead and get yourself a subscription, then click the link down below. It's in the YouTubes. And quite
I don't
possibly
care if you're left or right. They'll make fun of you. So.
That's right. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's a fun magazine. So if you want to check me out, for you people that are on X, check out the YouTube channel. The link is right there. And if you use the coupon code CRC, then you get a nice 10% off for a yearly subscription over at Flip City Magazine. That's right. And on top of that, because of all the crazy stuff that the right says, they will also give you a patent pending, fresh off the press tinfoil hat that you can wear while you're reading the magazine. So that's a deal right there. You can't go wrong with that. Also, we have, because I didn't change the graphics since earlier this year.
Merry Christmas.
That's right.
Merry Christmas, everybody. Early Christmas here.
I am such a slow person. So
every day is like Christmas.
Exactly. It's the gift that keeps on giving, no matter what season
wait. Should you tell him the secret about that other cover that Al let us know about during the last drawing thing?
Yes, that's right. I should do that if I can actually remember what he precisely said.
He's gonna, with every order, he has like so many left, and when you order I think both of them, he'll give you the cover for that other issue, because he's got some extra ones, so he's gonna give them out free. So start ordering now, people. Come on.
Ooh.
That's right. So, yeah, Al Nickerson, the guy that was here in the chat, that's over at Manorama, over at Rank Receives channel. He worked over at Marvel, DC, at believe it or not, Sesame Street. Go figure that one out. Archie.
MTV.
He worked at MTV, yep, Nickelodeon, and a whole bunch of other places. And he was kind of a little, you could say, kind of ostracized, especially from the university that he used to teach at, because he just happened to be a Christian. Wow, it's not like that.
Yeah, you're not allowed to be Christian anymore. So
that's right, exactly. So if you happen to be listening on X with everything that's going on, give this guy a little bit of a support. If you'd like to read a good story and a good comic on top of that, and that's why we're kind of a nerdy channel, then go over to swordofeden.com and you can go ahead and get Sword of Eden Book 1 and Book 2, which is Sword of Eden Shinobi. And on top of that, for you guys, you just might be able to get an incentive cover, the Trump 2024 limited edition incentive cover. So there you go. And if you happen to order and be lucky enough, he just might autograph it for you on top of that, which he's been known to do. So if you want to go ahead,
he's just a genuinely good guy. He's just
he is awesome dude, man. Plus on top of that, if you want to go ahead and check him out on
we are gonna
YouTube,
get him on Beyond soon too at some point.
There you go. That's the way to do it. And that happens to be his YouTube channel. So if you want to give him a little bit of support there, I'm sure he would love that. And and he just happens to be over at Rancor Steve's channel right now, probably on the YouTube.
That is amazing to have him over there, yeah.
Or on the Rumbles, or he just might be on that as well. Let's see. Mean words try to sound out at times things.
Yes.
Anyway, let's see what else channel. What happens to be going on? Like Wendy, our
you happen on the channel.
And God, yeah, I know I happened on the channel. So earlier on the chat, Wendy and Jimmy just happened to be watching a lot of the Mike's movie matinees that are going on right now. This Saturday, we're going to be going back in time to 1929 with Douglas Fairbanks in The Iron Mask. Bum, bum, bum. So, if you just want to sit back, just like on a lazy Saturday, like what we used to do when we were kids, and sit right back and enjoy a good movie, and even, you know what, even if you're wondering where certain Hollywood tropes come from and stuff like that, head back to the Wayback Machine when movies were actually great and fun to watch, and well, you might find a little Easter egg or two that only to find out where it originated from. So this Saturday on this channel for Mike's movie matinee, and we're going to be playing The Iron Mask with Douglas Fairbanks.
Grab your popcorn and your Ovaltine, and you're ready to go.
That's right, full of fun facts.
And get your Tron buckets and.
I want the Doom bucket. Oh, did I say that out loud? No, never mind. Did we lose everybody?
Mike, you there?
Where'd you go?
That's right.
Oh, there you are, Mike. Okay, there you are.
Slather.
What happened?
Butter.
Butter. I was just, I was getting my popcorn
too far.
bucket,
We've
so
gone
that's what
too
it was.
far.
Did. I did. Okay. Yeah, that's what it was. Okay, so that's on. So that's on Saturdays on Mike's movie. Let's see. On Sundays, what we're also doing is we also got in the member chat. If you want to go ahead on Sundays, we have a kind of like a little interesting kind of Bible study, but it's not your humdrum kind of boring these and those and theys like you would normally find in liberal boring church and stuff like this. This is actually Bible studies that you will actually learn something from, and actually of historical significance and stuff like that. So let's see, and after that, what else we got after that? I'm gonna stop talking almost soon. This is what we got after that. Usually not to do a 5.5 hour stream. And this is just ambiguified me again.
There we go.
I know. There we go.
Fun. It really is fun.
It's a learning curve with this new here.
Exactly, because I am word spelled bad. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, Vince, thank you. Exactly. If you're getting the Doom Bucket, you might also need some inspiration. Snarky J on YouTube. Oh, okay. I will check him out. Anyway, so on Sundays also, because me and this channel, we're nerds. We're all nerds here, all of us. I'm also prepping up to do my own comic and training up with a couple of guys that have worked in the comic industry over at Marvel, especially, and learning from some real professionals. So on Sundays, like I said, hopefully it doesn't last 5.5 hours, only because I value Vince Womack's bum. So he doesn't have to sit so long. Exactly. Her, yes. So I got a drawing stream, where we just talk about stuff. We have Tom that comes on, and we generally have Al Nickerson, who
Beers? Yeah.
Yep, who has fun. He's the guy that you want to buy the Sword of Reading comics from, and who worked at Marvel and DC and all the other kind of places. And you see me draw stuff in preparations for making the comic that I want to draw. So come on,
talk about anything, comic book talk, have some fun. Life talk, and everything. Yeah,
everything. Yeah. That's right. That's right. It's totally huge, totally amazing. It's huge circles. It's the most amazing circles that you've ever seen. It's a joke behind it, but I'll have to explain on Sunday when you're watching at 12 p.m. Mountain Time. And that's kind of a different time zone. If you hate 2 o'clock, I know it's different, but you know what? If you happen to come, it's going to be great. Or if you happen to be on the lazy friggin' Pacific side, like California, where they just kind of do everything else backwards. It happens to be 11. So, you know what? You're still in them caught up with the rest of the nation. I understand. It's hard. It's difficult. But you'll get there eventually. So huge circles also on Sunday that goes on. I know, right?
Well, you're getting to see the growth of a great comic. It's awesome. Watching your growth. It's amazing.
It is. That's because there's topical creams for that to let that growth go down. Anyway, so Vincent, I'm so glad I was sick in bed last Sunday because you could go for 5 hours, 36 minutes straight.
Yeah,
I know, it's sheer and
I missed my Chinese food. Darn you! But that was kind of my fault because they closed an hour earlier than I thought. Anyway, but I had
that's
it tonight,
right.
So there, I pulled it.
I'm such a bastard that way. So there you go. Yeah. So that's everything that's going on in the channel, and to everybody out there, I'm glad that you could join in and have a little bit of fun with us. Have some fun with the guys in the chat. Whether you happen to be on Rumble or on YouTube or on X, and thanks for everybody for joining by. So let's see. I'm still trying to work out
on X. So tell the people on X. They should.
There you go.
On X, 46 of you. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel and definitely the Rumble. Give this man some love and then give us a subscribe. He's almost close to, was it 1,300 now, if I'm not mistaken?
Almost 1,300. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
So this channel is actually,
subscribe.
It's pretty close. It's pretty awesome. It's pretty huge. So right now, I don't want to brag or anything like that, but I'm sitting at 1,289. That number could be better. So for all of you people that happen to be on X, check out my profile, go to the YouTube channel, and just subscribe. And that's why you want to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and share the love. That's right, because if you don't want to be a Nazi, So nobody likes an Adolf Hitler. Nobody likes an Adolf Hitler. So head over to the channel on YouTube and subscribe away. So anyway, providing copious amounts of entertainment at the offense of the left, which I love to do. I know. I try. Want to thank everybody that happened to come on by, like Vince and John and Gap After Dark, all you guys, Luke, Luke that happened to come by on top of that. And Wendy Trauma Warrior, also FKHC, otherwise known as Tim. Great that you can drop on by as well. We also had Penny that came by. And Penny, if you happen to be watching this on the rewind, I wish you good night and that you have a really good night. We also had our Madman number 4 that happened to show on and is awfully proud that his 7-year-old son happened to survive being out in nature. So John, my Fez brother, Fez forever. Nice to see you, dude. Also, and like I said, our industrial strength comic artist Al Nickerson also dropped on by as well. So, So to all of you out there, stay tuned to the channel. We'll see if we can try to get a second show in this week. I'm still trying to work out the details whether to do it on maybe a Thursday or a Friday. Probably on a Friday. We don't know. So usually I like to do the Friday shows because we have the cartoon and we haven't done the cartoon in a long time. So we gotta get back to the cartoon thing.
I wonder if they had that vegetable cartoons. Remember those? They were awesome.
Yeah,
oh, yes.
I forget what they were called.
Oh, yeah.
Fractal knots.
We need a continuation of the story, man.
That's right. Yeah, the Carotenoid Empire and stuff like that. Yeah, we got to get back into that.
So original.
I know, it was so good on so many levels. So anyway, guys, great that you can drop on by. Please hit the subscribe button and stuff like that. Don't be an ADOP quittler. You don't want to be like that. No, it's really bad. And we will see you next time on the channel.
I need that as a soundboard.
I could do that for you.
Yeah, somebody clip that, people, and send it to us.
That's right. Awesome. I'll say to all of you right now.
I'm going to cry.
I told them, subscribe, because nobody likes an Adolf Quittler. So, good night.